the way that I was introduced into this was writing. You know what I'm saying? I've been growing up, my father, I didn't live with him, but when he would pick me up, he would drive me around in his whip playing like Pac, 50, Hov, Nas, you know, all the legends, you know what I'm saying, from the past. And I just gravitated to that. And then on top of that, my mom had two of my oldest girl cousins who was living with me, and they were big fans of Bow Wow. So me seeing that as a little kid, I'm like, if he can do that, man, I can do that too. So that was just my curiosity for it. And then once I got to school, I realized like what poetry was, and realized like writing is something that, you know, you can take. So the first time I wrote a rap, I was in kindergarten, and it was one day my mom, one of my cousins was babysitting me, and she was telling me to write spelling words down. And I was like, once she fell asleep, because she had fell asleep on the couch, I just ripped that paper out and just started writing just to see where it would go. Because I seen it on BET. I was like, these dudes is rapping on BET. Let me try my hand at it. I thought I was Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? So I just did that. And then ever since then, it just helped me be more curious. I got older. When I was 10 years old, somebody taught me what a 16 bar was, what a hook was. And then I just hit the ground running ever since. So I think it was two things. My curiosity, like just curious and trying to challenge myself. You know, as I got older and I got more life experience, and, you know what I'm saying, I was curious how I can put that into a record. You know what I'm saying? So it was two things for me. I'm just like, man, that, and also being around Ninth and Rap and everybody on Jamla, you know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of just gave me the tips, but then they also gave me the space to just be myself, you know what I'm saying? And just figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the best way to do it, you know what I'm saying? You can't hold somebody's hand the whole ride, because like, if you hold their hand, once you let go, they're not gonna know what to do. So for me, it's kind of like they will let me go, and then when I lead a stretch, when I'm like going the other way, they'll pull me back like, all right, go this way. You know what I'm saying? And then I just started to figure it out on my own. And then when I start figuring out, and then, you know, figuring out little moves I can do myself, they was like, oh, okay, we see he's coming into his own. So it was definitely the curiosity and just being around an atmosphere of people who are great at what they do. And I'm seeing like them be great. I'm like, yo, I have to catch up. So, you know, I'm trying to run behind them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm running out of breath, but, you know, I was trying to catch up for real. So that was the two things that really like helped me become a better songwriter, just knowing music more. Man, it was surreal. Like, I was a little kid. I was so excited. I would blow up his phone, like not realizing this dude's a busy man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just asking him random questions like, yo, did you hear this Jay-Z verse? Or what do you think of this Kanye album? Or what do you think of this album? Have you heard this album before? Or what you think of, like, and he's just like, I'm like, yo, I was totally forgetting. As I get older now, I'm like, yo, this dude was busy. Like, and I used to be mad, like, he ain't replying to me, like, you know what I'm saying? But then once we got in person, I just kept thinking to myself, like, I'm really here. You know what I'm saying? I'm really in this atmosphere with these people. And it just gave me the more fuel to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, that little, whatever happened that day, I could have never seen Knife again after meeting him that one time. But that would have told me I was doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So just, I was like, yo, my heart stopped. When I first met him, I was like, I'm in front of Ninth Wonder right now. Like, what am I doing right now? Where am I at? Is this a dream? Like, pinch me. You feel me? So it's been surreal. And to this day, it's still surreal to me that I'm even doing this interview right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all like a dream to me, because this is stuff I used to sit in my room and dream about. So one thing I've learned from Ninth is you can do it your way. You know what I'm saying? You can do it your way. It comes from him being on Little Brother and doing it from his crib in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? North Carolina, you can name the artists that come from North Carolina on your two fingers. You know, I mean your two hands, excuse me. But so him doing it his way and reaching the masses just told me I can do it however I want to. I remember when I was younger, kids used to tell me like having substance wasn't gonna work because I sounded quote unquote old school, whatever that meant. You know, I don't know what that meant. But anyways, and I was just like, I just kept following my course. And where am I at now? Them same people who told me that will hit me in my DM and be like, yo, like, you made it, or are you doing this? And it's like, it's just, and it's showing them like, and it's not on some like, because I could easily turn around and be cocky like, yeah, I told you so. But it's like, look, if you just be yourself, look where it can take you. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing, just not even just in music, but as a human, just being myself takes me further than trying to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I just continue to be myself. I'm young, you know what I'm saying? But I still have substance. I still dive into the music. I pay attention to detail, but I'm also young at the same time. And I want people to know that and understand it. And I feel like I express that a lot in my music. So, and just express that in the way I carry myself. So that's something I learned from him for sure. The reason it's so crazy to be around, like, you know, Rap and Ninth and Crisis and everybody and all the artists that we have, like GQ, Heather, Swank and Draft, because it's like you said, it's still sharpening steel. And I'm sitting here, I hear a rap verse, and I'm like, all right, hold on, I gotta go back and, you know, go to the drawing board, because it's like she goes crazy every time I hear her. You know what I'm saying? She don't miss. So, you know, I'm trying to keep up, you know what I'm saying? And even like hearing Q or hearing Swank and Draft do something, or Heather, you know what I'm saying? Either though Heather's an R&B artist, you know what I'm saying? I still take from her because I like to do melodic things too. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I kind of try to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's the things I can do melodic with melody and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that works for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will hear me sing something and they're like, oh shoot. And now I'm hearing like Q or something, like doing something melodic. Not saying like it comes from me, but you know what I'm saying? Just bringing that inspiration out to the table. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, it's a competition. Like, it's like, I got love for you. I want to see you win, but I'm low-key trying to get you at the same time. So that's how I just move with everything. Even when it comes to just barring up, I'm like, yo, she wrote that verse. I'm like, all right, bet, give me like a week. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I handle it.